Hey everybody, Ash here with Gents coming at you with a late night fragrance review. Actually, by the time I'm uploading this, it's not going to be late, but when I'm shooting it, it is. Today's fragrance was sent to me for review by So Avant-Garde, and I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description to their website. I am having issues getting these glasses clean. As usual, the fact that I got this fragrance for review does not affect me whatsoever. I'm going to tell you guys exactly what I think about it, and whether I think you should check it out or not. The fragrance I'm talking about is this one from the house of Tous, 1920, The Origin. Now, if I pronounce the name of the house incorrectly, I blame Steven at Redolescence. Don't blame me, blame him. I get enough blame for mispronouncing things. So let's go ahead and jump into this one, get this thing started. The Origin. Now, if you're familiar with this fragrance at all, you may be aware that this has been compared to Cartier Declaration, or Cartier Declaration. I'm sorry that you had to hear me attempt to pronounce that word with a French accent. And yeah, this fragrance definitely is similar to the Cartier, without a doubt. Essentially, this is just a more modernized version of Cartier Declaration. And that's gonna do it for me for this video, 1920 Modernized Cartier Declaration. Thanks, I'll see you guys next time. I guess I should actually do more of a review than that. Well, this one is very similar to Cartier Declaration. I'm not gonna make this a comparison video. I'm just gonna go ahead and review this one as it is. This one opens up spicy with a little touch of bergamot underneath that spice. And the spice here is coming from black pepper and cardamom right off the bat. As soon as you spray this on, it has a very gentlemanly kind of vibe to it. And I will say the cardamom here comes across more of a fresh take on cardamom. It's not really that deep, rich, sweet, sexy kind of take on cardamom that a lot of date night fragrances use. As well, I get cumin in this right away. And that's gonna be an issue for some of you guys out there because cumin is a note that a lot of people really don't like. That cumin gives a bitter undertone to the spiciness here. And in case you're unaware of why people would like cumin, like maybe you're not familiar with the note or familiar with the scent, so when you hear a lot of people don't like cumin, you may be thinking to yourself, huh, I wonder why that is. That would be because cumin very often will come across to people as smelling like BO, body odor, sweat. Some people are a little bit more sensitive to that than others. So some people, when they smell cumin, it's immediate. They immediately just go to it and like, oh my God, that smells like body odor, and it immediately turns them off. There are some people out there though that smell cumin and they think it smells sexy. So if you're maybe not familiar with cumin, you're not sure how it would react with your body chemistry, just be aware going in that it has the potential to not go well for you. Into the mid, this fragrance has a tea note and a cedar note that mingle with the cumin and the spices from the opening. This fragrance does have a little bit of an old school vibe to it. Like I said, the opening has kind of a gentlemanly feel, and this fragrance overall, I feel like it's just going to appeal more to middle-aged guys and up. Not really a fragrance that's gonna be for your younger guys out there looking for a versatile people pleaser or a club banger. Definitely not. Not that that's a negative, just letting you know where this fragrance is gonna fall in that whole age range spectrum. It's gonna be more for guys looking for a woody, spicy scent with hints of citrus, that are looking for a fragrance that you could wear to the office, casually, potentially formally as well, and again, more middle-aged. This is not for the young guys looking for the next hype beast. And the cedar in this fragrance actually comes across to me more like an ISOE Super Overload. So it gives you more of a fuzzy, woody feeling in the base. In case you're unaware, ISOE Super is a synthetic molecule. It's used in fragrances all the time. And here, instead of the cedar coming across like a more natural cedar, it just feels like a bunch of ISOE Super. There's also some patchouli in the base here, but it's completely overshadowed off my skin by the ISOE Super / cedar note. I will say though that the patchouli lends a small earthy tinge in the dry down. In the dry down for me, this is equal parts tea, cumin, and cardamom all underneath that ISOE Super in the base. Going back to that cumin one last time, if you already know that cumin doesn't work for you, if you already know that you don't like wearing fragrances that have cumin, this is not gonna work for you. at least in my opinion, because I can pick up the cumin in the opening, all the way through the mid, all the way into the dry down. It is always there off my skin when I'm wearing this fragrance. Now to me, it doesn't come across like body odor, it doesn't come across like sweat, but I can pick it up. It's definitely there, it's a little bit pungent, it's not overpowering, but it is always present. And just in general with this fragrance, it is not one that I dislike, but it's also not one that I like to smell really up close. It's just that big bunch of isoe super mixing with the cumin, the tea, the cardamom. When I smell that really up close, not really pleasant to me. It's not something that I want to smell over and over again. Like there are times that I wear a fragrance that I really like, and I'll want to keep checking it just because I enjoy how much it smells. This one is not that for me. This is a fragrance though that smells much better in a scent cloud. So your scent trail that you're leaving as you walk around, or people picking it up in wafts as they go near you. In those situations, it smells a lot better. And I actually like it off my skin that way. It's the type of fragrance that I would spray on and not really try to actively smell it, but if I'm moving around and I catch a waft of it, I'm like, yeah, it smells good. And as far as situations, this is gonna fit pretty much the exact same situations that you would wear Cartier Declaration in. Cartier Declaration. I didn't take French class, I don't know what you want from me. It leans a little bit more formal than it does casual, but you could wear it in either situation, and again, to me, it's for ages 30 and up. It's a fragrance that also leans fall and winter for me, with that blend of spices, especially with the cumin in there. It's not something I'd really want to wear in spring, especially not in summer. And though I know the spices here do come across a little bit more fresh than they do thick, dense, rich, or sweet, it's just not something I would want to wear in high temperatures. And that is a personal call. If you have this fragrance or Cartier Declaration and you think that, hey, this could work really well in summer, go for it. Just for me personally, there are other things I'd rather wear in high heat. Longevity for me is good, but not great. It's in the 6+ hour range for me. And projection is actually a little bit above average. Projects very well in the first hour and a half before it starts to sit a little closer to the skin. So performance-wise, I really don't have anything to complain about. It gets the job done. All right, guys, those are my thoughts. The origin. It is similar to Cartier Declaration, like I've said a number of times in this video. It is, to me, a little bit more of a formal fragrance, and it does lean middle-aged and over. Again, thank you to So Avant-Garde for sending this to me. Link to their website is in the description. If you have smelled that fragrance, let me know in the comments below what you think about it. Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Have you compared this to the Cartier side by side and made a comparison and decided which one you like more? As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please do like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next time.